On Capitol Hill this morning, House members will start debate on the Republican plan to replace Obamacare. President Trump and Speaker Paul Ryan already face some backlash from their own supporters, and Democratic leaders are also lining up against the bill. Nancy Cordes is at the Capitol tracking all the arguments. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning, Gayle. Members of the conservative House Freedom Caucus met for about 2 hours last night, and afterwards, some of them seemed more opposed to the plan than they had been before, saying that Republican leaders are going to need to get some Democratic support for this plan because they're not going to have enough votes from Republicans, and that puts the whole bill in jeopardy.
It's a complicated process, but actually it's very simple. It's called good health care.
The entire White House, from the president down, went to work Tuesday on skeptical conservatives. Vice President Pence headed to Capitol Hill to meet with them one-on-one.
We're certainly open to improvements and to recommendations in the legislative process.
But it's not clear the bill can be changed enough to satisfy some Republicans who say the tax credits used to help people buy insurance amount to a new entitlement program.
There is a way forward, but the current way forward I don't think is going to work.
House Speaker Paul Ryan argued the bill was crafted with plenty of input from GOP members.
We didn't write this bill in my office on Christmas Eve like they did in Harry Reid's office and then jam it through to an unsuspecting country.
Today, 2 House committees will plow ahead with debate on the bill, even though they are still missing some key details, like how much the plan will cost and how it will be funded. On that point, a website for the bill says only, "We are still discussing details." Oregon's Greg Walden is one of the bill's authors. You've criticized Democrats for years for pushing through Obamacare before people had a chance to read it. Aren't you doing the exact same thing?
No, not at all. In fact, the bill went online live for the entire American people, all of you, all of us to read.
Democrats who have read it say lower-income Americans will be worse off.
This is a dumpster fire of a bill.
But Utah Republican Jason Chaffetz argued those Americans may just need to examine their priorities.
Maybe rather than getting that new iPhone that they just love and they want to go spend hundreds of dollars on that, maybe they should invest it in their own health care. They've got to make those decisions themselves.
But we're talking about a lot of iPhones here. According to an independent analysis, some low-income older Americans stand to lose thousands of dollars a year under this plan compared to what they're getting now under Obamacare. Even, Anthony, as wealthier Americans stand to get a series of tax breaks.
Nancy, thanks.